Gonzaga Bulldogs, BYU Cougars. It's time for conference hoops in the kennel. Just over 1 minute in, Gonzaga's big man, Sam Dower Jr. gets things started with this two-handed slam. Zags with the early lead. 2 minutes later, BYU's big man, Eric Mika, answers with the putback down low. It gives the Cougars their first lead of the game. Just under 16 left, Kevin Pangos swings it to David Stockton for the three ball. It gives the Zags a 1-point lead. 1 minute later, David Stockton again. He takes it strong with the right hand and one. Foul shot's good. Zags up by 4. Back down the court for BYU, Tyler Hawes came in averaging 23 a game. He hits this three from the top of the arc to make it a 1-point game. 5 minutes later, the Cougars on attack again. Eric Mika lowers the shoulder and makes the right-hander. Bulldogs up by 6. Minutes later, it's Hawes again for BYU. He makes the right-handed layup to keep the Cougars within 4 of the Bulldogs. Just under 5 to play in the half, Kevin Pangos stops and pops this three ball to keep the Zags lead at 5. And one more time before the break, David Stockton drives the baseline and finds a slashing Sam Dower Jr. for the finish. Bulldogs up 35-33 at the half. Let's get to the second half action. Just over 1 minute in, David Stockton stays hot after 12 first half points. He hits this left-handed shot to keep the lead with Gonzaga. 3 minutes later, Kevin Pangos hits 2 three-pointers within 2 minutes to put the Bulldogs up by 7. Back down low for the Cougars, Tyler Hawes drives the lane and scores the bucket and one. BYU is not going away easily. Less than 1 minute later, Gonzaga's hot hand, Kevin Pangos, hits another three ball. It puts the Zags up by 7. Minutes later, Gary Bell Jr. takes the contact in the paint and makes the bucket. The made free throw puts a 10-point lead on the game for Gonzaga. Just over 8 left in the game, Kevin Pangos refuses to miss from 3. He shot 6 from 10 from behind the arc on the game. Minutes later, this three ball from Drew Barham in the corner gives Gonzaga their largest lead of the game, 72-60 over the Cougars. And one more strong move from Kevin Pangos in the lane gives the Bulldogs the 13-point lead and puts the Cougars away for good. Gonzaga beats BYU 84-69. Player of the game, Kevin Pangos, scores 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Gary Bell Jr. adds 14 points off the bench.